4.
All right, so we do have it as a full body today. Some full body fun, we'll call it. But we will do a little mobility to get started. Wake up the body a little bit. Come on down to your right knee, left foot forward. You can either tuck or untuck the toes, whatever feels better for you at the back. When you are ready, take a big breath in, sweep those arms up and forward, sink nice and deep into those hips, and then exhale to release those arms down and reset. Big breath in, sweep it forward. Oh, always a good one to open up the front of the body in the morning. Exhale to release. Do that one more time and then hold this one at the top. So once you're in that nice low lunge, you can keep your arms up or you can take them to the left knee for 3, for 2, and for 1. Press those hips back, forward fold over that left leg. Okay, flex through those left toes as much as you can. You want to think of driving the left hip back, holding there for 3. Big breath in for 2, and for 1. Take that right arm up and over top of that left leg. So same stretch, just a different angle. Pressing that left hip back, still pulling in those toes. Take 1 more breath in there. Good, and then walk those hands around to your right. So you're coming into your nice half tabletop position. Extend through that left foot. Plant the left foot down if you can. Take a breath in, rock those shoulders forward, and then exhale to take those hips right back. Oh, enjoy that stretch. Forward on your breath in. Good morning, Jess. She's coming in. Exhale back. Oh, so good. 1 more. Taking it forward and then taking it back. Hold on this one. Right hip towards right heel and then walk those hands over to your left. See if you can reach your right fingertips maybe a little bit further forward, getting that nice stretch along the right side body. Take 1 more breath in there. Nice job. Switch it out to the other side. So left knee is going to come down, right foot's going to come forward. When you are ready, take a nice sweep of those arms, sinking nice and deep into those hips. Right knee is tracking those toes. Exhale to release. Oh, feels good. Breath in, taking it forward. Exhale to release, going at your own pace. On this last one, when you are ready, hold it at the top, either leaving those arms up or taking those hands to the knee for 3, for 2, and for 1. Take the hips back, forward fold over that right leg, the right leg, pull in those right toes. I could go for another coffee this morning for sure. Feels like a Monday. Keep driving that right hip back. Take 1 more breath in right there. And then take that left arm up and over top of the right leg. Coming into that nice little twist. Take another big breath in right there. And there's Emma. Good morning, Emma. Walk those hands around to your left. Extend through your right leg. Half tabletop for this side. All right, breath in to take it forward. Exhale to take it back. Just opening up through the hips, opening up through the shoulders, through the wrists, all of the things. Taking your time, taking your time. 1 more. Forward, inhale, and then exhale. Take it back, hold left hip towards left heel, walk those hands over to the right. Left fingertips, wiggle them a little bit further if you can. Drive into that left hip if you can. Take 1 more inhale there. And then making your way into your tabletop. Hands and knees. Toes can be either tucked or untucked. Hips over knees, shoulders over wrists. All right, some nice cat and cows here. So taking a big breath in to lift your tail, lift your gaze. And then exhale to round, tucking the tail, pulling the core up and in, puffing those shoulders, chin to chest. All right, always a good one in the morning because you can really feel how the pelvis, how the spine is shifting, how it's feeling, if there's some stiffness or tightness that's going on. Just taking your time and trying to exaggerate both end ranges of the flexion and extension of the spine, taking it 1 more big breath in to lift. And then exhale to round. Oh, it feels so good. All right, if your toes are not tucked, tuck them at the back. Lift those hips up and back to your down dog. Give yourself a nice little pedal there, right, left. Taking your time, pressing 1 heel down, getting that nice length through the calf and the ankle. And then from here, we'll take a nice big step forward with the right foot towards the right hand, lower the left knee down, untuck the left toes. Okay, from here, shift your weight into your left hand. Take a big reach with that right arm. Try to drive your right knee open and away from the body and leave it there as you reach under and over to your left. Do that 2 more times. Big breath in, open it all up. Right knee drags away. Reach it under. Going nice and slow, and again, trying to get your biggest stretch, your biggest range here, getting into the hips, that nice rotation through the body as well. Right hand comes back down, left toes tuck at the back. Step your right foot back to meet your left into down dog once again. You can give yourself a little pedal here before you take that nice big step forward with the left foot. Lower the right knee down and tuck the right toes at the back. Shift your weight into your right hand, big sweep of that left arm. Other side, again, that left knee is driving away from the body the entire time as you rotate open and under. Oh, that feels so good. Big breath in, open. Exhale, reach. So good. Last one, big breath in, open it all up. Exhale, wrap and reach. From here, left hand comes down towards the floor, tuck the right toes at the back. Pivot around to come into a nice wide straddle position. Okay, so the toes are facing forward, maybe a slight turnout. We're gonna take it lateral from left to right. So you're gonna bend into one knee, shift your weight over to the other side, bend into the other. Okay, a couple of options here, keeping those fingertips on the floor as you glide over. You can also give your elbow a little nudge to the inside of that knee to kind of get a little bit more external rotation into those hips. You can also, if you feel good, take those hands away from the floor to get nice and deep into that lunge. Keep going from right to left for 3, for 2, and for 1. Come to center straddle, heel toe your feet into a squat distance, so just a little bit wider than those shoulders, and then sit those hips right down. Take the elbows to the inside of those knees. You can come to prayer pose. You can make fists and drive those elbows. You want to think of nice long spine, proud chest right here. Try to get those hips as close as you can towards the floor. Take a big inhale, and then exhale, fold over those legs. Heel toe your feet in now to hip distance apart. Maybe take those hands towards the backs of the legs. Give yourself a nice little forward fold. You can also take your fingers down towards the mat and take it from side to side. Just getting that nice stretch through the backs of the legs. Micro bend those knees. Tuck the tailbone under. Release the arms, head, neck, and shoulders. Everything is heavy as you roll yourself to the top. Oh, always feels good. Okay, take those fingertips towards the shoulder top, the shoulder tops, the shoulders, the tops of the shoulders, and let's draw some nice big elbow circles here. Getting that rotation as big as you can. Big circles here. Oh, so good. Okay, go the opposite way. Change the direction. Nice job. Okay, let's come into a nice wide sumo squat. We do have those coming in today. Turn those toes out. Knees track those toes, sit it nice and low, give yourself a nice lateral reach at the top, taking it up and over, change it to the other side, other direction. Oh, always a good one. Getting into that lateral side body. We don't do that often, always feels good. Sit it deep into that squat and then extend and reach for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Okay, let's get a little bit higher heart rate here, little jog on the spot. You can take it into a march, a jog, or you can go more intense and get those knees higher and quicker. All right, so getting into the warm up. We've done our mobility here. The warm up is done in like 30 seconds. Heels to the back. We're gonna get real warm real quick today. All right, you can also take this one into more of a march, getting those hamstrings activated at the back. Let's take it back to the front. One more time, run it out, jog it out, march it out, get the knees nice and high, nice job. And one more time, heels to the back. Again, you can march this or run it out. Keep going for 3, for 2, and for 1. Okay, nice job, everybody. Grab a quick sip of water if you would like. Let's say our good mornings to everybody. Happy Tuesday. I had to think about that. Good morning, Michelle. She's there. And Jess, there she is. Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you guys. All right. Full body today. Feels weird on a Tuesday. Haven't done that in a very, very long time. This is normally lower body. Changing it up. Okay. Weights are all you need. So whatever kind of weights that you have, if it's household items, if it's dumbbells, kettlebells, all of it will work, or we can make it work. Okay. We're starting with a front loaded squat. Okay, so 1 weight or 1 kettlebell. You can also do 2 if you want to maximize that load. It'll be at your shoulders, okay, or 1 dumbbell at your chest. Coming into a squat here. There is an option where you can have a band on for this round if you want to add that in, okay? I am not, but feel free. We're coming into a squat. We're coming up a quarter, back down, squeeze to stand. That's gonna be number one. Number two, we're coming into just a simple push-up, okay? So we're coming down, you can be elevated on a wall, on your knees, on your toes, all of the variations that feel best for you, okay? You're just coming down nice and slow, big push. Down nice and slow, big push. Thinking of activating that core so you have that slight tuck of the tail to pull the abs in there. That's gonna be 45 seconds of work. We're coming into a lateral high knee to a pause 1 foot, lateral and high knee over, pause 1 foot, 30 seconds, and then we're coming into a chair. Option pulling a weight out, option pulling a weight in, option body weight, and we're gonna have a nice little slow pulse up and down, 30 seconds. We repeat that 3 rounds, starting with your quarter squat. 1 wing at the chest, please. Everybody's ready to go. Option to have a band on if you wanna add that tension. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh, just demoing that got my heart rate up. Okay, feet are have a little turn out of those toes. Come down into your squat, come up a quarter, come right back down, and then a squeeze to the top. So you want to focus on driving those knees open at the bottom of your squat. Come up a quarter, just a little bit. You're pausing at both of those depths in your squat. Okay, down, up a quarter. Trying to go nice and slow, trying not to rush that bottom part, working that bottom of your squat, maximizing your range as much as you can. Quarter up, quarter down, press, squeeze, stand. Press through the feet. Thinking of that leg press machine, okay, of pressing yourself out of that squat position to come up with power. Activate the quads, the glutes, and the core at the top, having that slight tuck of the tailbone. Push and squeeze. All right, we have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, coming into your push-up. You choose your variation, whether you're standing against a wall, on a bench, chair, on the knees, on the toes, controlling it as you lower down and then drive into the floor to come up. So think of a tempo of 3 down. Good, and then squeeze that core and squeeze your bum. That's gonna protect that low back. We want that engagement there. All right, control down, big push to come up. You have the option to be elevated if you need that variation. You can be on the toes. That is a little bit less intense of the wrist. Wherever you are in your push-up though, squeeze the glutes, tuck that tail. Nice activation there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, come on up. Lateral high knees, 30 seconds, taking it from left to right, pause at that left, pause at that right. My non-jumpers, you guys can still take it into a lateral march. Lateral movement, super important for the pelvic floor, super important for our hips, our mobility. Keep it going, pausing from left to right, getting those knees up, jog, run, sprint, wherever you are. 5, keep it going. 4, 3, 2, 1, chair pose. Option down weight, either out, chest, no weight. It is little quarters in that chair. You're like, I'm coming up. No, I'm not. I'm coming back down. I'm coming up. No, I'm not. I'm coming back down. Pulse it out. Okay, what I want you to think of is not an arch in that low back. Tuck that tail slightly. A nice neutral spine. Woo. All right, the sweat's starting already. Quarter up, quarter down. Keep it going. Think of squeezing those knees towards one another. Think of activating that core a little bit more. Up and down. Keep it up. Let's go. 5, 4. You can also just hold your chair. 3, 2, 1. All right, nice job. Okay. Second set. Quarter squats. Take those feet out. You can grab rest here and water if you need it. Otherwise, join me right away back to those squats in that quarter at the bottom. All right. Think of pushing that floor away, coming up a quarter, back down. The legs are already starting to fire. All right, let's go. You can take this into body weight as well. If you haven't held the weight in a very long time, take it into body weight. There's nothing wrong with that. Come on down, neutral spine, chest proud, up a quarter, back down, squeeze to stand. Let's go, team. Down, quarter up, slow in that quarter position. I know we always want to rush through it. Take your time. Yes, Emma. Nice job, Tanya. Let's go, Anna. Yes, Michelle, nice job. Sit as low as you can in that squat. Drive your knees open. If you don't feel like there's tension going on, push your knees out. Flatten your feet, push the knees wide. Nice job. Yes, Elise. Yes, Jess. We look good. We look good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming into your push-up variation. Where are you today? On the toes, on the knees, elevated, on the wall. Slow to lower. Maybe you're coming on your toes, dropping your knees at the bottom. Also, one of my favorites, you are increasing your load on the way down by being on those toes and then helping yourself on the knees on your way up. Great core exercise. Yes, push-ups are hard through chest and shoulder. Are you activating through your core? That slight tuck of the tail is perfect. Yes, Anna, nice job. Let's go, Emma. Let's go, Michelle. Nice job, Tanya. Take your time. Take your time here. It's not how many reps we can do in this 45 seconds. It's how much can we control the movement. We are almost there. Let's go. 15 seconds, get yourself maybe 2 more reps or 3. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lateral high knees, make your way up. Option to march. Remember, you're pausing at the end of your mat. Drive that knee right up. Come into some stability. High knee run, jog, sprint, or march. Lateral movement, taking it from left to right. Get your arms involved here too. Whew. Let's go. Let's go. Quick feet, or you're taking it into a nice march, taking those steps sideways, driving that knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chair pose. Okay. This is where we get to catch that breath. Hands can be reaching out with a weight. We're in those little pulses up. I'm coming out of my chair. No, I'm not. Okay. Hugging that core, that slight tuck of the tail. Squeeze the knees in, push the toes down. Okay. You can be in chair, you can prayer, reach, weighted, whatever feels good for you. Squeeze those knees in. Up, quarter, down, quarter. Oh, yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We got it one more time. Ooh. Okay, that's getting my heart rate going. Grab your weight. Right away back to those quarter squats. We are going to take a proper rest after this round. It's about 3 minutes of work. Come on down into your squat. Quarter up, back down, press through that floor, squeeze stand. Get started as soon as you can. If you are taking a quick little rest, that is fine. Then join right back in when you can. All right. Sit deep into your squat. Drive those knees open. Come up a quarter. Come back down. Press, drive, and squeeze to the top. That is your power move out of this shape. We want to think of pushing through before drive up. Lock it out here. Lock it out in those glutes. Squeezing the core. Body weight's an option here, team. You do not have to hold a weight. Again, if you're just getting at it. Yes, Elise. Sitting nice and low. Yes, Anna. Nice job, team. Well done. Taking your time in that quarter. Go slow. This is your last one. So that's good news. All right, we're almost there. 10 seconds. Keep it up. Get yourself one more full squat with that quarter for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push-up variation. Choose where you are at. Elevated, not toes, knees, wall. All of the options. I'm going to take this one right to my knees. Focus on squeezing the glutes. Keeping that nice tuck, engaging the low abs here the entire time. Let's go, team. Let's go. Maybe you're picking a number. Maybe you're like, I just want to get 5 push-ups in right here, and that's good. Okay, or maybe it's 8. Maybe it's 10. Pick that number and aim for it. It's 45 seconds of work. Make sure you're controlling on the way down, please. 15 seconds. 15 seconds, you have this. Maybe it's hanging out in the top of your push-up. Maybe that is good for you. Great place to be. 5, 4, 3, 2, come on up. Take it into your march, your lateral high knee. Run it out, sprint it out. Take that pause at the end to drive that inside knee up. Stabilize through that leg. Let's go. Taking it right to left, 30 seconds. Getting some speed, getting some stability. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I can't wait for that water break. It's coming up. It's coming up. Let's go, team. 5, 4, 3, 2. Chair pose, last 30 seconds. Feet towards one another, knees towards one another. Option, hold the weight out. Hold the weight at your chest. Take it into body weight. Take it into prayer. Up and down. Up and down. Quarter up, quarter down. Just like that squat. Squeezing that core. Good activation right there. Almost there. Let's go. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Woo! Okay, water rest, towel down, we go into second circuit. Working in a good heart rate there. Amazing stuff. Okay, we're coming into a sumo squat. All right, you're gonna notice it's lower body, upper body, hit, hold. That is the sequence of today, okay? Sumo, holding either one weight, two weights in front. Okay, you're coming down for 3, press squeeze for 1. Press squeeze, I really want you to think of activating through that tuck. It is not a dump back, okay? It's just tucking that tail, slight little movement at the top. Down for 3, up for 1, okay? Weighted for an upper body next, okay? Option to stand, flat foot, okay? I'm gonna show that option first. Bicep curl up, halfway down, external rotate, squeeze the shoulders back, elbows to the ribs, back in, lower. So it's a full bicep up, halfway down, external, back in, lower. Option to take it into a balance, 1 foot for 1 rep. Out, in, lower, switch to the other foot, okay, per rep. All right, we come into a speed skater, vertical jump. Lateral movement up, over, vertical up, okay? Lateral over, vertical up. Non-jumpers, big step, okay? Tap that back foot, calf raise, back, over, tap. Calf raise, back, over. You guys get the concept. Forearm plank to hold though. A nice little one for that core. Once again, down on those forearms, okay? Shoulders in line with those elbows slightly forward. And again, we want that tuck of the tailbone. Let's get started. We got 3 rounds to go here. All right, weighted sumo squat, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Grab those weights, grab those weights. Big, wide sumo squat. Turn those toes out. 1 or 2 in front. You choose, you can also take this into a body weight. 3 down, press 1. Make sure there is a difference in your tempo. Slow, drive the knees out as you come down, drop the hips. Big push 1, okay? Make sure there is a difference. Eccentric, 3 down, power explode 1. Making sure, whew, I'm done over here. Making sure it's that control down. Think of really driving those toes, rotating them into the floor, opening those knees from the hips, and a big push to come up. All right, let's go, team. Slow to lower. Breathe, and then big push 1. If you feel like you're doing just sumo squats down and up, take it into a tempo. You want to go nice and slow. Down, power up 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, maybe you're using the same weights. I'm going to go into stability, balancing on 1 foot. It's a bicep curl, half lower, 90 degree. Open those weights, close them, lower down, switching to the other foot. You get to choose. You do not have to do the stability component here. Okay, you can be on double feet. That is fine. Curl it up, halfway down, external rotate. Squeeze the shoulder blades to the spine on that external rotation. All right, big curl up, halfway down, external. Take your time here as well. Option to add in that stability component. Oh, we have to fight that balance sometimes. Tucking that tail once again. All right, activating that core. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights down. Vertical, lateral, and vertical jump. You can step this one. Make sure you have stability before you take off to the other foot. Over to the right, up, over to the left, up. Option to take a big step, tap, calf raise. Speed that up though. This is where we want to get the heart rate up. Okay, so whether you're jumping or moving at a quicker pace, we want that stability and heart rate going here. Let's go, team. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, down into your forearm plank. Everybody down. Option here, if you need to be on those knees, it does not matter. Okay, you can be on the toes or the knees, but you need to squeeze your bum, tuck that tail, pull the navel into the spine. Maybe it's coming a little bit more onto those tippy toes, shoulders forward. We focus on breath here. Big inhale and big exhale. 10 seconds. Hang in there. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Everything is nice and stiff. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, right back up. Sumo squats. Oh, I need to towel down. Sumo squats, if you haven't started yet, grab those weights. Let's go, team. Turn those toes out. 3 down, 1 up. Let's go. Control. 3 down. Big push through those feet to come up. Slow to lower, slow to lower. Drive those knees open. Big push to the top. Let's go. Sit it low, proud chest. Pull those shoulders back. We don't want to be rounded forward. We want that nice upright position. It's the hips dropping down as those knees track wide. Oh, everybody looks good. Yes, team. Awesome. Keep it going. Slow to come down. Yes, Elise. Drive straight up. Yes. Nice job, Anna. Well done. Yes, Michelle. She's got such a Zen background with those trees. So beautiful. Yes, Tanya. Nice job, Jess. Let's go, Emma. Nice and low. Drive, squeeze. Proud chest, everybody. Super important. Let's go. Activate that core and glute at the top for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, you're coming into your balancing or not. Bicep curl, external rotation. Curl it up. Halfway down, external rotation in that 90 degrees, squeezing those shoulder blades to the spine. Ooh, that was a mouthful. Curl it up. Option to balance or not. If you are balancing, really root through your toes, okay, for that set. Drive the toes down. Curl it in. Tucking that tail, abs nice and tight. Open it up and lower it down. You do not have to take the stability component. Okay, you can just be on both feet, neutral stance. Let's go. Ooh, sweaty, sweaty. Okay, we're getting there. We're almost at the halfway point of this set. Let's go. So close, so close. Drive it in, halfway down, external rotate, squeeze those shoulders, elbows to the ribs. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, you're coming into your lateral and vertical jump combo or step. Now, if you're not a jumper, you can take a little hop over and come into a calf raise. Little hop, calf raise if you want to try a different way, or you can maximize that big jump over, big jump up. Think of power here, both lateral and vertical. Use those arms to help you in your vertical. Can you get up a little bit higher on this set? Okay. This is lots of ankle work, lots of stability through hip, ankle, and knee. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down to your forearm plank hold. 30 seconds. Get yourself down there quick on the knees, on the toes. Tuck your tail. Squeeze your bum as much as you can for that 30 seconds. Squeeze. If you're like, I don't feel this through my core, squeeze your butt harder. Come higher on your tippy toes. Tuck your tail as much as you can. Big breath in, big breath out right here. Let's go, team. 5. Squeeze harder. 4, 3, 2. Time. One more time. One more time. Come on up. Sumo squat. Grab your weights. Grab your weights. Looking forward to that water rest. Come on down into your deep sumo. Push 1. Down for 3. Push for 1. Track those knees nice and wide. Big push, squeeze to the top. Let's go. Slow to lower. Oh, big drive squeeze to the top. Thinking of those toes pressing down, those knees tracking those toes. Okay, you really want that drive out of those knees as you lower down. Drive, 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 and then big push up. Heart rate is jacked this morning. Woo! All right, we got this though. Let's go, team. Slow to lower, big push to the top. Keep that going. Tucking the tail at the top, activating core and glutes as much as you can. So good. We got 15 seconds left. Get yourself 2 more reps, or maybe 3. So good. Taking your time. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, balancing. Option to balance, you don't have to. Curl it up, halfway down, external rotation, elbow squeeze, shoulder blades to spine, lower down switch. Okay, that balancing component just adds in a little extra. Take your time, focus on biceps and shoulders and core. Activate your core, that is supporting your front load. Keep that up. Option to balance, option to not. We got this. We got this. Let's go. Let's go. Curl it in. Elbows squeeze halfway down. External rotate. Open it up. Yes. Nice job, everybody. Well done. Option to balance. Option to not. You choose. Nice, Elise. Yes, Emma. So good, Michelle. Keep it up, team. Let's go. Let's go. Woo. All right. Sweating buckets over here. Gotta love a good sweat. Starting the day with a beautiful sweat, some movement. Let's go, team. 5, 4. This is your last one. 3, 2, 1. Take it into your lateral and vertical jump combo. Non-jumpers, you know what to do. You can take it into a step. Stabilize and root through that landing as much as you can. Think of big hops or big calf raise, big step. Wherever you are, soft, absorbed landing. Let's go. Let's go. Absorb by bending into your knee. Whoa, the stability. Let's go. We feel that through the glutes, through those hips for 5, 4, 3, 2, forearm plank. Everybody down. Forearm plank. Let's go. Let's go. This is your last 30 seconds. You get a rest right here. Come on. Let's go. Transition quick. Hold. Tuck your tail. Squeeze those glutes as tight as you can. Oh, yes. Pull in those abs. Maybe come higher on your toes. Shift yourself an inch forward. Squeeze a little bit harder. Yes, Anna. Nice job, Elise. Let's go, team. Woo! Love it. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 5. Big breath in. 4, 3, 2. Time. Woo! So good. Okay. Rest. Water. Rest. Water. We have 1 circuit to go. Okay. So we've got that strength lower body, strength upper body, hip hold. 1 left. All right, grab a sip of water. While I demo, we're coming into a nice simple deadlift, 3 down, 1 up. Okay, feet. Nothing wider, shoulders max, preferably hip distance apart. Root through those toes, micro bend those knees. You want to think of pushing your hips back to the wall behind you while those weights slide down your legs. Squeeze to the top, tuck and activate the glutes at the top. 3 down, 1 up. Okay, we want that nice tempo. Switching to 1 dumbbell here, okay? Coming into a modified chair. So feet are hip distance apart, a slight little micro bend here, okay? So it's a nice little activation through the core. We're coming into 2 overhead press, hold on the second one. 2 tricep extensions, okay? 1, 2, lower down, press 1, 2, on the second hold, tricep extension, 1, 2. If you want to take out that chair component, you can definitely just stand, make sure that the core is active, 1, 2 up, 1, 2 down. You can also take that one seated if you would like. Okay, then we're coming into, what are we coming into? Hop, 2 feet. You're jumping over. If you want to put a resistance band or something there to have something to hop, you can. To 3 jack squats. 1, 2, 3. Lateral hop over. 1, 2, 3. Jack squats. Okay, my non-jumpers. Okay, you can just take a nice lateral step. Squat right, squat left, lateral step to the other side. You're gonna feel silly. That lateral movement, you guys, I tell you, for pelvic floor, it is game changer, okay? Lateral 1, 3 jacks, or step 2 side steps in your squat. From there, our isolation hold is actually going to be in movement, okay? You have the option to be on the toes or on the knees for this one. You're in a plank position. You're going to walk your hands forward as far as you can, tuck that tail, squeeze the bum, walk your hands back in, walk your hands back out, walk your hands back in. You could be on the knees for this, okay? Walk your hands forward, but I don't want this. Okay, make sure that tailbone is tucked. We want more of that rounded spine. Good core support, shoulders as well. Let's get started with the deadlift. Grab your weights. Last circuit, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, team. You are so close. You are so close. Grab your weights. Feet hip distance apart. Strong hinge. Push those hips down. Make sure you have a micro bend in those knees. Excuse me. That coffee. That coffee there. All right. We want a nice strong hinge. Push the hips back. Soft bend through the knees. Now it's important not to round. Pull the shoulder blades to the spine. Stick those hips right back. 3 down, 1 up. Slide the weights down the front. We don't want our weights out here. We want them nice and close below the chest as we hinge. Strong hinge. Hip hinge, hip hinge. You can take this into a body weight. Cross those arms across the chest. Stick those hips right back. We're practicing that movement pattern, which is a super important one. We want that low back protected, active core as those hips go back. Maybe you're only doing a 45-degree hip hinge. Maybe that's where you're at. Maybe you can get to a flat back. Wherever you are, work on where you are for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. One dumbbell, one dumbbell. You can also take this one kneeling. I didn't give that option. Otherwise, a little micro bend through those knees, a little hip hinge, a little bend. Drive it up 1, drive it up 2, hold on the second. Not micro bend. Hinge from the elbows, tricep extension overhead, squeezing those elbows in, lower it down. 2 overhead press, hold on the second. Drive it up. Bend through those elbows. I was blanking on the word. Bend through those elbows, hinge through the elbows, whatever one works. Let's go. Let's go. Drive it up 1, drive it up 2, hold. Hinge at the elbows, slight tuck of that tail. Let's go, team. You can take it down to kneeling, seated, whatever feels optimal for you, okay? In that position, that little micro chair is very tough. It eliminates a little bit of shoulder mobility, which makes it a little bit harder. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, you're coming into that lateral hop. 2-foot takeoff, 2-foot landing. Jump it over to 3 jack squats. 1, 2, 3 at the bottom, okay? Lateral hop over, land. 3, 2, 1. Okay? Maybe you're like, Matt, I hate that lateral hop. Take it out. You can go into just jack squats for the 30 seconds if you want. Maybe you're working on speed today. Maybe it's just a lateral step, squat right, squat left, lateral step over to the right, squat left, squat right. Let's go, team. Let's go. Big hops. If you can, power explode for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inchworm down. On the knees, on the toes, you're choosing. Walk those hands forward. Maybe it's only 4 steps. Tuck that tail. If your butt is up in the air, that is not good for the low back. Tuck, squeeze. Little step out with those hands. Little step back in alignment. You can be on those knees if you need it. Let's go, team. Let's go. Breathe. Big inhale, big exhale. Actively tuck that tail. Squeeze that core. Support that back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness. We're killing it. Okay, we got that 2 more times. Grab your weights. Jump in when you can. Feet are hip distance apart. Hinge it down for 3. Power up for 1. If you're like, Nat, I need a rest, take it. Do 45 seconds worth of deadlifts. Do 30 seconds of deadlifts. Anything is better than nothing. If you need rest, take it. If you need water, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have a sip of water and check in. Let's see your deadlifts. Strong hip hinge. Make sure the knees have that nice little soft bend. Holy heart rate. We're killing it. Yes, Michelle. Love it. Yes, Jess. Good little soft bend. Push those hips straight back. Yes, Anna. Nice job. Well done, Tanya. Well done, Emma. We want that activation at the top. Remember that slight tuck of the tail. You want to think of squeezing your bum. Yes, Elise. That's perfect. Well done, team. All right, we're almost there. I checked in and didn't take any water. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, you're coming into 1 dumbbell. Option, that little micro chair, okay? Pressing overhead for 1, for 2, hold at the top. Extension, overhead tricep extension for 2, overhead. Squeeze your elbows inwards, okay? Press for 1, press for 2. You can take out that chair. You can simply walk out the legs, tuck the tail. You can come into kneeling. All of the options, wherever you are, make sure the core is braced. That's the most important part as you overhead press and overhead tricep extension. Let's go. Let's go. Keep it going. Keep it going. Ooh, the shoulders are having a little burn here. That's it, team. So good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lateral hop, 2 feet take off, 2 feet landing to 3 jacks. Jump it over, land, 3, 2, 1. Okay, my non-jumpers, remember you have that option to step. Okay, stay nice and low, absorb that landing if you can. Lateral jump over. We got lots of lateral movement today. I love it. We need more of that. Let's go. Let's go. All those legs are burning. Option to step into your squat. Okay, big step over. Squat right, squat left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inchworm down. Knees or toes. Okay, hit your plank wherever you are. Walk those hands forward. Maybe it's 6 steps. Maybe it's 4. Maybe it's 2. But make sure your bum is squeezing the whole time. Oh my goodness. You can feel this one in the legs too. If you're crazy activating right now, those quads are also on fire. Let's go, team. Hang tight. You are almost there. Squeeze that core. Walk it forward on the knees, on the toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. More time. Okay, let's go. Grab your weights. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. This is your last time through. Let's go, hip hinge. Holy moly, it's a sweaty one today. I'm seriously working in the high 170s her heart rate. That's craziness. That's craziness. That's what happened. I took a week off. Now my body's like, excuse me, what's happening? Let's go. Let's go. Strong hip hinge. Push the hips back, micro bend those knees. Nice flat back as you hinge. Control it down. 3 down, push through the toes. Squeeze 1 to the top. Remember, we don't want that back bend at the top. We don't want this dump into the low back, okay? We want a tuck of the tail, active glutes to pull you up. Let's go. 15 seconds. Strong hip hinge. Big press through those feet to drive yourself up. Slow to lower. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, 1 dumbbell option. Chair, micro chair, stand, kneel, whatever you are at. If you're in your micro chair, it's just a soft knee bend. Overhead press 1, overhead press 2, and then you have 2 tricep extensions at the top. Let's go. Let's go. 2 press 1, hold on a second, micro bend those knees, press through those toes if you are taking that chair option. Let's go, team. Press for 1, press for 2, tricep extension overhead for 2. That slight tuck of the tail, active core wherever you are. Legs are firing, core is braced, shoulders, triceps, all of the things. Let's go, team. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, lateral jump. 2 feet take off, 2 feet landing to your jack squats. Let's go. Remember, you can take it into a step and into that step into your squat. Okay, take your option. Let's go. Let's go. 2 feet take off to landing or step. Let's go, team. Let's go. We're so close. We just have that inchworm to go. All right, we do have a finisher today. It is strictly core, so that's good news, right? Let's go, team. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Final 30. Come on down. Hit that plank on the knees, on the toes, wherever you are. I'm going to take it to the knee option. Walk those hands forward. Squeeze your bum. Squeeze your bum. Come right back in. Let's go. Walk it forward. Walk it back to stack shoulders over wrists. Squeeze that core the entire time. 10 seconds left right here. Your rest is almost there. Come on, team. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Holy moly. Okay, rest water. So good, you guys. Amazing job. That was super challenging. We're crushing it. We're crushing it. Okay, we have core to finish. Grab a quick sip of water. You need nothing. We're body weight on our mats, okay? We're going to go through this. It's 3 minutes of work and we're done. It is 8:36, okay? We're a couple minutes beyond our norm. That's okay. We get extra strength today. Come on back to your back. We're starting with a nice simple crunch, okay? Feet are going to be flat on the floor. Join me. I am not taking us through the whole thing. We will get through it together. Hands behind the head, elbows wide, feet flat. Come on up, press your low back and lower down. Simple crunch, up and down. Think of no tension through your neck. Okay, think of the core, ribs to hips, lower, ribs to hips. Press the low back down, lower. Okay, keep that going. Making sure you're breathing. The heart rate should still be high from the workout, okay? From that last series, woo, we're sweating, we're working. Keep going. Simple crunch up, lower, press the low back. 5, 4, 3, 2, come onto your right side, side plank, option. Forearm is down, right knee can be down. That's your modified. Push the hips away. Option to stack those feet or stagger them. Pull your right hip away from the floor, just hold. Breathe right there. You get a little shoulder, we get those obliques. You want that right hip lifting. It's like a little arch underneath, like a little fire below that right hip. Breathe there. Big inhale, big exhale, stack, stagger, or your right knee can be down, that left leg can be up. 5, 4, 3, 2, come on, back down. Feet are up this time, hands behind the head. Lift the chest, lower, okay? Same concept. Ribs to hips, except your feet are elevated. Let's go. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Keep it up. Let's go. Oh, squeeze, press that low back. You want to get your lift through the head, neck, and shoulders off of the floor as big as you can. Press that low back. Core should start to fire. Keep going there. 5, 4, 3, 2, left side plank. Left side plank. Okay. Option again, knee down, arm is up, foot down, foot up, feet staggered or feet stacked. Choose. Get that left hip away from the floor. Press through that forearm. Breathe. Tuck your tail. Squeeze right here. Hold and breathe. Hold and breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2. Back on your back. Hands by your side. Reverse crunch. Lift those hips and lower them down. Knees come to chest. Lower the hips lightly as you can to the floor. All right, let's go. Ooh, this one always gets me, especially after all that core. Drive the knees, lift the hips, lower. Let's go, team. Let's go. Breathe, squeeze. Breathe, squeeze. We are finishing with a little mountain climber action. All right. That is the last one, and you are done. Let's go. Reverse crunch for 5, 4, 3, 2. Flip it over to your plank. Run or march this one out. Let's go. Drive those knees into the chest. This is it. Let's go. Run it out. You can come into a march here. Squeeze that core. Driving the knee into the chest. Either slow or speed. Keep it up. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Oh man, oh man. Oh man, oh man. So good, you guys. Oh, that was amazing. So good. How is everybody feeling? That was hard. That was hard. That was sweaty. Some fun challenges. Come in for a quick little flex. High five. You guys crushed it. Amazing job. There's Emma. There's Elise. So good, you guys. Let's stretch it out. If you have to run, have a fabulous Tuesday. Thursday is a workout. We're doing a hit and stretch. Okay, so it's probably going to be about 20 minutes of hit, 10, 15 minutes of stretch-ish, somewhere around that. So if you are up for that, I will see you Thursday. I'll be sending that out shortly. Let's give ourselves a little cool down before we log off here, okay? Grab a sip of water if you need it. Okay, we're gonna start standing before we make our way down to our mat. Okay, let's get that heart rate down a little bit. Start with those feet about hip distance apart. Okay, let's take a big breath in. Sweep those arms all the way up. Give yourself a long stretch. Exhale. Release. Do that again. Big breath in. Grab a hold of your right wrist at the top. Pull it over to the left. Right foot is going to come over top of that left. A nice big side bend stretch here. Look underneath of your right arm. Big breath in and big breath out. One more time. Big breath in. Really pull and reach. Good. And release. Okay, other side. Stack those feet at hip distance. Big breath in. Sweep those arms all the way up again. Grab a hold of the left wrist. Pull it over to the right. Left crosses over that right side. Oh, okay. Take your gaze underneath of that left arm. Really reach that left side. Push into that left hip for 3, for 2, and for 1. Okay, releasing there. One more stretch before we make our way down, coming into a quad stretch, taking a hold of the back foot, squeeze the legs in towards one another, and then add that nice tuck of the tail. How many times did I say tuck your tailbone today? Probably a million. Okay, bracing, it's getting that nice engagement through the core, feeling that nice stretch through the front of that quad, maybe a little bit into the hip flexor. Take one more inhale there and release. Other side, other side. Grab a hold of that foot. Squeeze those knees in towards one another. Nice tuck of that tail. Once again, squeeze it in. Breathe here. Whoo. Sweaty, sweaty. Okay. Take one more inhale. Really tuck, really squeeze, and release that down. Okay. You need to put a towel down. We're going to make our way to our back. Please hug your knees into your chest once you've made it down. Heart rate should be much lower. If you need to grab another sip of water before you make your way down, that's fine as well. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself maybe a little rock from right to left, just releasing there. Okay, let's extend that left leg out nice and long. Hug your right knee in. Give yourself some nice big ankle rotations through that right ankle. Just a couple in each direction, maybe 2 or 3. We did do lots of jumping and lateral movement today. Okay, let's take the left hand to the outside of the right knee, right arm to a big T. Hug in that right knee towards your body and then bring it over to the left side. Okay, a nice stretch through that right hip, glute, low back. Try to keep that right shoulder rooted. You can even take your gaze over to the right fingertips, getting that full extended twist. Breathing there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back through center. Option to leave that left leg out or bend it and plant the left foot. Extend through your right heel to come into a nice hamstring stretch. We're going to point and flex through that foot, getting a nice little stretch through the ankle as well as the calf and then the hamstring as well. That point and flex just slightly shifts the stretch in a different way. Pointing and flexing nice and slow. Oh, it feels good. All right, let's exchange legs here. Extend your right leg out, drive your left knee in. Starting with those ankle rotations for that left side, a few circles in both directions. Breathing here. So good, so good. All right, take your right hand to the outside of the left knee, left arm to a big T. Hug your left knee in towards your body. Bring it over to the right side. Beautiful. Option to take your gaze over to those left fingers. Keeping that left shoulder rooted as much as you can. Big inhale, big exhale right there. For 3, for 2, and for 1. Guiding that leg back into your center. Option to keep the right leg out or plant that right foot and bend the leg. Press your left heel up towards the ceiling. Come into that point and flex of the toes. Oh, that feels so good. Amazing job, amazing job. Keep going there. A couple more reps, pointing and flexing. Nice job. All right, from there, we'll hug both knees into the chest. Take your hands in behind those legs. Give yourself a couple of rocks along that spine. Coming up to a nice tall seated position. Extend those legs out. We'll finish with a beautiful forward fold. Legs flexed, toes pointing up, big reach up overhead, and then fold and melt over those legs. Grabbing a hold of ankles, shins, toes, soles of feet. You can even bend those knees so you can have that chest coming down towards the legs. Round the spine, lengthen the spine, whatever feels the best for you for 5. Big inhales and exhales for 4. Oh, so good. 3, 2, and release. Amazing, amazing job. That was fun. Some strength, some isolation holds, some sweaty hits. Gotta love it. Hopefully Thursday you can make it out. It's gonna be a fun one as always. We always have fun. Amazing job, everybody. Hope to see you soon. Thanks for coming out, guys. Bye.